welcome to GameBros. This is Kuko.
This is Hitman.
And this is Prodigy.
Coming to you live from our GameBros studios here in beautiful Miami, Florida. And it's
time!
Yeah, it is time for the GameBros show. We got a lot of action-packed news for you guys. This has been a very not so busy, but busy week in the gaming news circle. Starting with PlayStation, that we thought we had all the PlayStation 5 covered last week. We still got some more PlayStation 5 news for you.
I'm excited.
Are you?
Yeah.
How excited are you?
Super excited.
Dude, I'm already saving up because I got to buy 5 PlayStation 5.
Dang. Really?
I got to buy 3 then. Shoot.
It's
a lot of PlayStations, man.
How much is it? How much is this machine going to cost, first of all? Is it going to be $400 to $500, $500 to $600?
So let's play the over and under game.
Okay,
Is it going to be over $600 or under $600?
Under.
Under 500 or over 500? I think it's going to be. Well, I mean, it could be $599.
No, it's
I think
it's
it'll be
not
over.
gonna be
It'll be over
600.
500 for sure
Really?
with tax.
Really?
Yes.
I think it's gonna be like 500 and under, maybe 500 or and under.
Yeah. And then they're gonna, of course, they're gonna have 2. You think they'll have 2 different editions?
I think
have-
they'll just have hard drive differences. Like you'll have maybe a low-end hard drive, and then you'll have a high-end.
I don't see the
SSD.
point. I mean, by next year, not to get off what we're talking about here, but they should at least be 1 terabyte. I mean, and then
They have to.
they have to be.
These games are way too big. Huge.
Yeah,
Huge.
Well, this Call of Duty that comes out this week is 100 gigabytes. So imagine if all the games are going to be 100 gigabytes, you're talking about just having 10 games is 1 terabyte. So that's
crazy.
You need a lot of space.
We will be going dark this week. There's not going to be any memory.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Going dark.
So, yeah, I'm excited about PlayStation. Of course, you know, I hate to say I'm just a Sony guy, but I like hearing PlayStation news.
Yeah, and the thing with PlayStation, they just come up with new stuff. Last year we had PlayStation 4 came out with the PlayStation VR.
Mm-hmm.
They've talked about the PlayStation VR 2. And now we're hearing that they're actually going to work with some augmented reality headset. And this is a first for Sony. For people that don't know what augmented reality is or AR, can you explain it to them, Mr. Prodigy?
Well, to compare them to what other reality people know it as, is virtual reality, which virtual reality is you in your virtual world. You're not in real life. AR, augmented, AR stands for augmented reality. So it just changes the reality you're in now.
Speak for yourself, mate.
So you can see. So let's say you have a table with nothing on it, and you put the goggles on. It would fill up the table with stuff that's digitized. It just augments your reality.
Okay, cool. So you're looking at the AR headset right here.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
is it going to
hideous.
be 2 headsets? Are we going to have a VR headset and an AR headset? Or is the same headset going to have like a dual function? Because I don't see people spending $200 or $300 for a VR headset and then another $200 or $300 on an AR headset. It's got to be two package deal, right?
Yeah. I told you, they need to do the whole visor thing. Bring it
If the
down.
visor comes down.
It's like a freaking helmet.
I feel that there might do something different with the AR, not just focus on gaming. Maybe do something else, just because they. So to go off some details that they did bring out, it has 6 cameras. You can see on the patent it has 2 on the front, 2 on the side, and 2 on the back. And
Is that just concept art, or is that really
no?
what
This
it's
is
gonna
a
look
this
like?
is a patent that they have.
Oof.
That's not. I'm guessing that's not exactly what it's gonna be.
I hope
but
not.
It's just an idea. They said that's gonna be. You can connect it to your PlayStation or your PC via Bluetooth. So if it's gonna be connected to a PC, I think it might have some other capabilities for it, not just gaming. And then mobile. It also mentions that they're gonna think about bringing mobile capabilities to use on your phone or tablets or whatever. So I don't think they're just gonna focus on gaming completely with the AR system. I think they might try to go. Who knows? Maybe experiences or maybe use applications for it. So I don't know what you guys
Applications.
I don't know what you guys think.
Hence why we need the touchscreen I told you about on the remote control. You can put little apps on there, little mini games.
Yeah, and if it could do this dual purpose, I think it's a win-win basically. Because I love VR. I know Prodigy does too. I know Hitman. Do you like it? Or
I
you
like it. I like the VR. I obviously I don't dabble in it because it's expensive, man.
Yeah.
It is not. It's not cheap. So I only get to play here at the studio.
Have you ever tried augmented reality?
No. I know we spoke about it a few years ago with the Mini Cooper and putting on those glasses and you could see through the door of your car, which was pretty cool. And that was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I've never got to experience
You have to
augmented reality.
save the settings. And then Prodigy and I tried augmented reality at E3, and to be honest with you, the experience was terrible.
Really?
In
comparison to VR.
In comparison to VR, it was the HoloLens 1, so it was the first version of the HoloLens, so it kind of was trash. So basically, you wore this big headset, and then the actual AR happened in a small window. So basically, everything around you can see like your
normal
peripheral vision. You can see everything, but the augmented reality would happen in a small window, so it would kind of break the augmented reality because you would turn your head just a slight, and everything would disappear, and then you're like, oh, okay, there it is again.
So it's not completely covering your eyesight.
Yeah. So I hope they do a better job at this.
So we need some like Mission Impossible Rogue Nation ones so you can put it in your eye. That's like scanning
so
people's faces, at the same time. That's augmented reality.
Yeah.
That would be pretty wicked.
Yeah, that's the only way I think it would succeed. Now, if they can get this VR headset to work on both console and mobile, I think that would be a huge win for Sony.
Now, you say mobile, but mobile in what way? Like
mobile gaming, mobile AR gaming.
Mobile in the sense that I would love my PlayStation VR to be like the Oculus Quest. That's the way I see it.
Okay.
So me being mobile, like saying
you can take it anywhere.
Yeah, like let's say we're at a Cloak's 21st birthday party, and he's over there at Tootsie's, and then we just want to play some VR. I could bring my PlayStation VR, and we could just set it up there, just as easy as we set up the Quest. I think that's like the ideal.
I like it.
Setup. So if we could do that with the PlayStation VR, and we could just go anywhere, and we can just set it up and just start playing or doing what we have to do. Because sometimes Prodigy and I, we throw VR parties. We're wild. We're crazy. We know. And it's kind of a drag. We got to bring the TV down. We got to bring the PlayStation 4 down. But with the Quest, we're like, here, dude. And the guy's like, oh, so where do I play? And you're like, wherever you want, set it up right here, and the guy we left him there, and he was just playing for like an hour.
Yeah, you can live in your world, but play in ours.
Like what you did there.
Yeah.
So Sony also was talking a little bit about their other peripheral, the most important one, which is the controller.
Very, very important.
There's a big change here. Like right now, the PlayStation 4 connects to the controller with Bluetooth. The new PlayStation 5, whatever you want to call the controller, the DualShock 5, not the ones that you guys see here. Those are the ones we want to come out, which we know won't come out because the LCD screen will take up all the battery. But I like what Hitman was saying, to have a nice touchscreen so you can have the codec there. That would be amazing.
That would be cool.
But so now it's going to connect to Wi-Fi, so it gives you the ability to then later on kind of be like Google Stadia. Am I correct, Roger?
Yeah, they mentioned that since you know how a lot of the gaming world is trying to jump into cloud gaming.
Yes.
Just because Stadia came in, with their bull just raging, and Xbox and PlayStation, they had to figure out what they're gonna do because Google Stadia looked like a monster out there, saying what it was gonna be capable of.
Now, does that worry does that mean that they're worried? I mean, for them to have to now not combat that, but they're like, wait a minute,
Dude, I don't know if you remember.
Let's have our own.
I don't know if you remember when we did an episode right after Stadia, we announced how Xbox and PlayStation were teaming up to do cloud gaming. And we were like, dude, they have to be super scared of Google Stadia if PlayStation is willing to work with Microsoft. Yes. And that's exactly what happened. So they are right now trying to see how's Google doing this? How's Google controller working? How do they connect? How do they talk? Yeah. Okay, let's just copy it now.
For any of the new audiences watching, or Crib Cloak, have you seen or heard about Google Stadia? No. You haven't heard about it? So basically, what we're calling cloud gaming is they're gonna have like their own controller, and you can play anywhere, at any time on anything.
As long as it has Chrome browser,
Chrome
you
browser.
can play.
So you could play
Phone,
from your
tablet.
Mac, you could play from your
I don't
phone,
know how I feel about this.
play from just about anything.
The being Wi-Fi connected.
That's what Google Stadia is, and that's what everybody's.
I don't like it either.
I don't like it.
What if your Wi-Fi goes down?
Yeah.
What if you're right now you're looking for a Switch?
Yeah, Switch remotes.
Not a Switch remote. I'm talking about the
An actual Switch.
yeah the router.
Oh, I'm looking for the router. Yes.
The router.
The Eero.
The email.
The Eero.
What
Which we've covered on here before.
So what would happen is that let's say your router just takes a crap and you have no Wi-Fi in your house, you cannot play no more.
Yep, war's
well,
over, boys.
you're gonna have to connect it. Remember how it could be hardwired?
War's over.
But the reason I don't like this is because I feel that there's gonna be latency problems if they don't do it correctly. Because Bluetooth is directly linked to the PlayStation itself.
But I'm sure that Bluetooth has limitations. But at the same time, they're coming out with an AR headset that's Bluetooth.
Yeah,
So-
but
I wish they would have. Even Bluetoothing it to my phone, I feel more comfortable than having Wi-Fi to my phone.
Yeah.
If I were to use it on there.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have like Bluetooth 4.0, which is like blazing fast speed. And then they also have like they can connect more than 4 devices to it, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's the real way to go about it.
And maybe that is why they're making it Wi-Fi. You could connect 8 devices or more. Who knows? Maybe you could connect 16 devices, 16 controllers on one console.
well, I mean,
Todd, you saw what it took for us to play Rocket League right now.
Okay, but
Imagine
that's
having
different. That's
16
because
people, and then this one doesn't have PlayStation Plus.
Okay,
this
but
one
we're not
does.
playing an online game. You're playing 16
well, they
because
just
it's local.
updated the PlayStation 2 weeks ago. A week ago to get 16 people in a chat room. I mean, it only took them 4 or 5 years to do that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But
but-
yeah,
But the whole
Well-
thing is that they're going into this cloud gaming. They want
Yeah.
it to work, so they want it to be Wi-Fi based, so it can then work with your phone, your TV. You could hook it up to whatever you want, whatever has Wi-Fi. If your refrigerator has Wi-Fi, I guess you could play games on your refrigerator now. If you have that Samsung,
and I think
fridge.
that's
Yeah.
fine, especially now that they push their PlayStation Now being cut in half. That's good for them because they just discounted their PlayStation Now, so people might jump on it. Like, oh man, I could play PlayStation games on the go. Then that's a good incentive
I guess we'll see.
for that. So we'll just have to see when it comes out how it's gonna work. Right now, it's just that's what they're saying.
Well, speaking of Google Stadia and controllers
and cloud gaming.
and cloud gaming, and I guess epic fails. So as
Epic fail.
as Hitman was explaining to Cloak, so the Stadia, you can use whatever controller you want. You don't have to necessarily use your Google Stadia controller, but that's the one they want you to use
Yes.
because that's the one that's going to give you the ability to go from your TV to your laptop to your phone to your tablet. That's the only one that's going to have that capability.
Does that sound convenient to you?
No.
No, right? I mean, you're young, you're into technology, and you know it's not something you like. The console, going home, getting your video.
I can do my homework, and I know that my console's gonna be in the same place always. I don't have to be like, oh, where's my console? where did I leave it?
Yeah, you're speaking to the mic. Get closer to them.
But at the same time, if you could play Apex on your cell phone on a long road trip, and then all you have to do is connect your controller to your little phone or a tablet, would you like that?
No,
You'd have to be carrying around your remote control.
it would still be like tiny. It would be tiny if I was playing.
Oh, so you like just having the big screen
I like
in front
having
of
the
you?
big screen and my PlayStation in the same spot.
Okay, all right.
He knows
And
it's not
now that
gonna
you
go
mentioned
missing.
Apex.
Right.
If Stadia comes out and Apex is gonna be there, I really hope you could connect your account to Stadia.
I think that would be awesome if you have one account all across the board, and then you could have, and Google Stadia is free.
What I want to know.
Apex is free.
What I want to know is what justifies this controller being $129.
No, so
No, no,
for
no, no, no.
$129 is the Founders Edition. So you get the controller, but you also get 3 months of Google Stadia. You also get the Google Chrome cast that lets you connect it to your TV so you can have 4K
Okay.
gaming. So and then I also get a pass that I can Hitman. Here's a 3-month pass for a friend, so you could friend it, and it comes with Destiny 2, the whole game for free.
And the Google Chromecast that allows you to play in 4K is only going to be to whatever it's attached.
Yes.
So you're not always going to be playing in the same format.
No, but if your tablet can do 4K, you can.
Mm.
But
I don't
remember,
know of
that's
any
when you pay
4K
the
That's when you
tablets.
pay the $10 a month for Pro. For Stadia Pro.
yeah.
When you're just using the free Stadia subscription, that's
Free.
It's free, but it can only go up to what 1080 if I'm not confused. 1080,
1080p,
60 frames.
Yeah.
And stereo audio. With the Pro, you get 7.1 audio and all that stuff.
Surround
Surround sound.
sound.
Interesting.
The biggest problem is that out of the box, the Google Stadia controller is not going to work with your tablet or your phone or anything else other than the TV. So that whole thing that they're trying to get you to buy, that you can go anywhere with this controller at launch, you're not going to be able to. And that's a big problem in my mind. Because you're selling me this thing, this bright new apple, and then when you cut it inside, it's all rotten inside.
Yep.
And then this is my thing though. They're trying to. This is a product that hasn't been proven. We don't know if it works. We don't know.
No
how
one's
good
even
it is.
has they even tested
So
it?
right out of the bat,
with
you're
people?
kind of limping out into the battlefield. This kind of. And another thing, they have not announced a list of games that are coming out.
A full list? Yeah.
No, they haven't.
right?
So there's only 2 games we know for
You're
sure.
right.
Destiny.
Destiny,
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed. They said it's coming, but they didn't say it was a launch game.
Oh, launch.
So yeah.
So at launch, you don't know what games we're getting.
So they're basically
Destiny's
gonna go
one.
into the console war with
The other one
a-
was Doom, but Doom got pushed out.
yeah.
So-
Yeah, they're basically going into the console war with 1 gun and 2 bullets.
Yeah,
There's
so
not enough ammunition.
it's gonna be tough, and it's not gonna look pretty.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
So-
don't know. I think they're going up against the machine and they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, and the thing is, and the other thing is what does Google make their money on?
Advertisement.
Exactly. And they're big
Yep.
into advertising. So I don't know if they're going to be advertising before the game launches. If it's free, they never talked about any of that. Or like
Dang,
it'll
you're right.
stop it in between and, hey, you've been playing for 3 hours. Don't you want a Diet Coke? And then the other thing is, I don't know if you guys know this,
Could
but
you imagine? They're gonna have ads in between games. Like you're,
they play Call of Duty and
my
halfway.
God.
yeah, you're
Gosh,
playing,
man.
you're about to finish killing the boss, and then a Pepsi commercial comes up on your.
Or like how they start listening in on your conversations.
I'm telling you that they have not talked that there's not going to be any ads. They gotta have they're not just gonna give, hey guys, you guys this server farm of ours that has
Dude.
thousands and thousands of
Yeah, this is all free.
it's
Here
all
you go.
free. That's not gonna
We
happen.
have a bunch of integrity
So-
commercials.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be something else. And the other thing is Google. I don't know if you guys know this, but Google has the history of not supporting their products when they don't go good.
Oh.
Google,
Yeah,
Google Plus,
the
got
Google
canned,
TV.
Google TV, name it. They've
Google
had
glasses.
Google glasses. Anything
Oh,
that
yeah, I
right off
remember
the
those.
bat does not sell well or do well, Google just completely cuts it off. And are you gonna buy like 20, 30 games and then all of a sudden, hey, guys, it
Yep,
didn't go
what do
good.
you
I
do
know,
with it?
thank you for supporting us, but no one else did. All those games, sorry, they're gone.
They're worthless. Yeah, you can't even trade them in. You can't even go to GameStop for 30 cents.
30 cents. So that's a problem. All these things are issues that we don't know, and frankly, Google has not done a good job of telling us or giving us the information to tell us otherwise. And then this week we get this news that says, hey, this controller, it'll work with the Chrome, but it won't work with anything else at launch. Eventually, we'll fix it. But give me $130, or I think the controllers themselves are like $80 a pop.
Yeah, no, thank
So.
you. Not it doesn't. I mean, I'm
I
not.
agree.
I'm very skeptical on it. I'm not.
I know Riddle Rex was super excited because she likes to play everywhere and anywhere. I know people like our boy Leo. He plays a lot of Call of Duty mobile. I'm sure he'll rather play regular Call of Duty at the office with the controller and a phone.
Yeah.
So all this stuff is to see.
Open it up, son. Oh, I think we got a guest star in the
Yeah.
in the house.
So the other thing is Riot Games, the makers of the world famous League of Legends.
League of Legends.
Can you believe 10 years? 10 years are up already on League?
Yeah, they had their 10-year anniversary.
That is crazy.
Yeah, man. And to see how many
I can't believe
characters
it.
they've had.
I cannot believe it. 10 years, man.
How many minutes of League of Legends have you played?
0.
You guys suck.
Dude, I didn't even think anybody was playing that anymore.
Have you ever played League of Legends?
No, I did
I'm
not.
happy for this. I want to play League of Legends. I've
Yeah?
always seen it as a cool game, and it seems pretty cool. And I would like to play it on console.
All right.
Have you tried any MOBAs before? Like Smite, Paragon, anything like that? I know the League of Legends people are like, nah, don't compare us to that crap, that
How
filth.
dare you?
But so first thing they announced is finally League of Legends is coming to the console. Now you can feed the lanes from your console. For all the
Yeah.
League of Legends fans out there.
Feed the lanes.
Yeah,
Type of
because
thing.
it's a League of Legends thing. So the game actually has like different lanes that you go and they attack or you have to defend,
Ah.
and then you have your minions that go through those lanes. All the League of Legends fans know what I'm talking about. So the code name is Wild Rift, and so finally they're working the kinks because of course you have a lot of inputs on a keyboard, so they got to try to map those on a controller. I think that's the most difficult part of porting this over. What do you think? Well, a lot of people have keyboards and mouse connected to their PlayStations now. That's like a thing now. So
Evidently, I don't
I don't
know
think
why.
for speed, mouse speed, and all that stuff. So do you think that League of Legends would make a good console game? I know Smite's been around for years.
I know some people.
I don't know why. I mean,
Smite's
after 10
pretty
years,
big.
after 10 years of me having on a mobile, why would you want to go to console now?
Not mobile.
Not
I'm sorry,
mobile.
PC. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
PC. I don't see why.
It's coming
after-
to mobile too, right? That's the other thing they announced.
Why would he
Yes,
want
yes.
to jump over to console now?
Money.
More money.
More money.
Especially
suppose.
for all the projects that Riot's going to be
Show
having.
me the money, Jerry.
Yeah, and the thing is that League of Legends, it's its own world, its own ecosystem, its own IP.
Which
And then they want to use those same legends to be in other games, like fighting games. So basically, think of Call of Duty. Think of Apex. But then instead of having the Apex characters fall down, they're actually in a fighting game, and then you have
Maybe like a
Lifeline
DC,
versus-
DC type game, like DC
yeah.
versus.
So all these characters, League of Legends, they're all legends, and they all have their abilities and strengths and power ups, and so all that would be able to be transferred over into a fighting game, and also a first person shooter.
yeah.
Interesting.
It's called
Competitive.
It's called Project A.
Yeah, right now it's their code name for it since it's still in early development. And they did show off some of it at their 10-year anniversary stream. And I don't know what you guys think about it. What do you guys think about what you saw?
Well, from what I saw, as far as the footage, like it's in real. This is gotta be like
Early stages.
pre-alpha, right?
Oh yeah.
And then the other thing is just the gun has no recoil, and it doesn't feel like you have like a y-axis.
No, you can clearly see the guy's playing on a mouse and keyboard, right? The guy's just like zoom from one side to the other like nothing.
Yeah.
Eh.
But it's Overwatch like, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a Overwatch.
Overwatch. Overwatch,
It's
yeah.
Overwatch.
No, you did say that correctly. Overwatch, yeah.
But so that's what they're going for, right? Like that whole hero first person.
It's a hero shooter.
Okay.
Of course, just like you and almost a lot of us will relate it to Overwatch because that is honestly the most well-known hero shooter.
Battleborn, man. Don't be hating on my
that's
game.
not a shooter though. It's more of like it has
has everything. It has a
everything.
MOBA. It has
more MOBA than a shooter.
Hmm.
But yeah, so they took inspiration from Overwatch, though they did say that, and CS:GO.
Yeah.
They're trying to make it competitive. That's why they're working on. They're like focusing on netcode.
yeah.
They had a little discussion about that. They're really focusing on making the netcode good to not have peakers advantage and everything. Because League of Legends is the biggest esports game in the world. It's the most expensive one with a prize pool of like $1.5 million
Wow. I
Per-
did not know that.
for the winning team. It's the biggest. It grew
Oh,
bigger than
dude,
Dota.
It
blew
fills
everything out of the water.
stadiums.
Yes.
Like people actually go to like an arena
To
to
go watch
watch
them.
these guys play, and just sit over a keyboard and just not feed the lanes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
it-
So I'm that's pretty sure. I'm guessing that's what they want to do with all the games. Because honestly, that's a big money maker for
money.
me.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Big
hence
money
why
maker.
they're transferring over. I see now. I see the point.
And then the other one is, I think, would be the best one would be the animated series. I think it would be great just to come out on Netflix exactly, or it's one of those episodic things. I think they would do a really good job.
They showed a.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we don't have it here. But yeah, they showed a trailer for that. It honestly looks pretty interesting. They do have, of course, the legends that are from League of Legends.
How many legends?
Oh,
do they
champions.
have?
Sorry, my bad. Let me not trigger anybody. The champions.
Oh,
They have
that's-
145 champions in the game.
Wow.
Yep.
And Rainbow Six Siege thought it had a lot of characters.
I mean,
Yeah, what
Rainbow
are we
Six
at
has
out
only
there,
been
like-
around for 4 years. League of Legends has been around for 10.
yeah, that
Yeah,
is
but
true.
even the pace.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
And
League of
how much
Legends
has
had
the
a way
game
faster pace.
changed in 10 years? I mean, to make a game with technology 10 years ago till to now.
Talking about what we were talking before, how much has this show changed in 10 years?
Oh, yeah, man. If you look at our old episodes, we were looking at some old reruns of
Reruns.
old reruns of the show.
Yeah.
We were a lot
Yeah.
younger.
Yeah, a lot younger, a lot more money too, because we spent a lot of money in this place. But it was well worth it.
Yes.
I'm excited to see what it would come out, because they've tried before. They tried with Paragon. They tried with Smite. I know some people play it, but I don't see a big, do you see a big number of people playing Smite?
On console?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Smite.
believe because it has no other competition.
Okay.
Paragon got taken out, so that there's no really other a mobile competition here on console.
And this one's like
but on mobile, I think
This
League
is
of
the
Legends
daddy.
is gonna
kill.
kill like
and,
a
and,
lot. Like
and there's a
pretty well.
lot of
because there's a lot of MOBAs and games like that.
that have copied them,
Yes,
but
but once
when
they know
the
Big
daddy
Daddy's
comes
coming,
yeah, that's gonna change a lot of
yeah,
things.
exactly.
And that's the way the news goes.
And that was the news. Now we're gonna go over to what is coming out this week.
So the game's out this week. Let's start. We got the Raging Loop for the PS4, and the Switch comes out 10/22.
And how much is this game price?
£40.
£40.
No, it's $40.
$40. But this game is like what is it exactly, Prodigy? It looks like a freaking
I don't know.
dating
man.
sim.
Was it a dating sim?
Tell us a little more about this game.
Like it looks
I-
weird.
I
and
thought it was
Raging
just
like a
Loop.
murder mystery.
I honestly thought it was a JRPG, but it's clearly
Is it Ragging Loop or Raging Loop?
Raging.
raging.
Raging Loop.
But
And it's
it's-
$40.
Yeah, I
40.
don't know how I feel about this game. When I
Yeah.
saw it, I didn't like it. I thought it was
I'll tell you what, this commercial hasn't shown us anything.
I know it's showing us a cast right now.
You can fast
It's
forward.
showing us a loop of
And-
nothing.
And then click on something and then come back to it.
$40 buys you this game.
You have to click a different one and come back.
No.
Mm.
Did you fast forward it?
Well, yeah, they are. Another anime?
Basically, it's one of
Mm.
those.
Basically, what it is. But yeah, that's coming out on the 22nd.
Well, if you want more of an action-packed game, you can, for you wrestling fans out there, former wrestling fan myself, I don't watch too much wrestling anymore, you can get the WWE 2K20.
You were a fan of who back in the day?
Oh man, my favorite wrestler. It's tough, man. There were so many.
Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold. I love the Undertaker.
Oh man, yeah, Undertaker.
Hulk Hogan, man. I mean, come on. The Rock. There was so many. The Hardy Boys. The
what
Dudley
do you
Boys.
think of these guys coming out this day? Should they come out a week before? Like they should have come out last week. There was really no good games.
Yeah.
Like right now, they're setting it out to die.
But I don't understand what it looks like though. It looks like
I think
like
there's gonna be a
like a
story.
superstar mode.
Yeah.
What was it that they had?
But they've
in,
been doing this for years, where you could create your own wrestler and you start from the bottom and you
No,
rise
but
to
this
the
one
top.
has
This
cutscenes.
guy looks like a
and
Dudley
everything.
boy with those
Look at
camo
this.
pants.
Yeah, in my career, see, it has like a almost like a long shot feel or the FIFA.
Yeah, they've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, it looks
Really,
very.
with a
it looks-
story like
Yeah,
that?
It doesn't look as good as previous wrestling games. I don't know why.
And the People's Champ.
Have you guys
Really?
noticed that? It looks much
I
different.
really, I don't know. I always thought WWE. I don't know why they're.
It doesn't look good.
Graphically, it looks so bad.
No, it looks poor.
Well, right now,
that's just me.
before
I don't
it
know.
used to be 2K
very
and the 2K
cold.
engine.
Yeah.
But now I think a different company took over.
Yeah, this is definitely not. Oh, they got the Generation X there and everything. Triple H
Yeah.
does not.
Tickle your fancy.
Yeah, not at all. It looks horrible. Actually, it doesn't look like any other really
I
good
agree.
wrestling game.
This.
Best wrestling game I thought ever came out was WWF No Mercy
I
for the
remember
N64.
That was pretty good.
Really, really good. I mean, obviously I played other ones after that, but that one was the best one. So another very interesting game that we saw here that now we go from bad graphics to what we think amazing graphics. We have Moons of Madness coming out this
Yes,
week.
That's
That we looked at before the end of the show, and it comes out on everything except the Switch because, of course, the Switch cannot produce this type of graphics here in this.
so this is a walking sim horror.
I don't know. I wouldn't
Yeah.
call it a walking simulator.
You were saying that walking sim.
Do you see any shooting? Do you see
That
any
doesn't
action?
mean anything. I just think it's.
If-
I think it's just a horror movie. There's a lot of horror movies
That's
when
what-
you
that's
don't do
what
anything.
walking- that's what a walking simulator is, though. That's
Yeah, it
that
seems
genre
it's very linear, story driven.
that you walk around
And you walk
absorb
around,
the
yeah.
story. And you interact with
You
things.
interact
There's a
with
bunch of
certain
other horror
things.
games where you don't do any, like you don't shoot,
Like what?
stuff. Huh? Like
So I don't know about you guys
I don't
watching
know.
this right
Like the
now.
outside-
This looks
what's it called?
fantastic.
Outlast. You don't shoot anybody.
But dude, that's an action horror game because
Yeah.
you're running around, getting chased by somebody. Nobody.
We're not sure if you can
There's
do that in
aliens
this
here.
game, though.
There's aliens here.
We're not sure.
Okay.
It's definitely sci-fi for you era astronautic
Chills
guys.
in the
Like-
house.
So it seems like to be a thriller of some kind. We couldn't find anything price-wise on this game. I mean, could be.
Oh yeah. Like,
It was at
Steam-
49.
Steam doesn't like posting their numbers. For
They'll
some
probably
reason.
post it for $49.
Yeah.
But this comes out on everything, so it comes out for PlayStation, it comes
Yeah.
out for Xbox.
It looks very interesting. I would like to get my
I want to put
hands
it
on
in the $40 to $25 range.
Yeah.
25. I think I'll put it 40.
Yeah, there's
I
a
think
bit of, there's a
straight
bit of a
40.
little interaction here, man. This game might be a little more of a suspenseful thriller type game.
Does look very interesting
but-
though.
So yeah, that game will be out also in 2 days. So we can't wait to get our hands on
sorry,
that.
sorry. That was a confusion. Sorry.
It's coming on Halloween.
My
oh,
my information
Oh,
out
it's-
was incorrect.
sorry about that. It's coming on Halloween the 31st.
CNN.
Comes out
CNN.
Halloween.
Doo-doo-doo.
We will announce it next Sunday again,
Yes.
just because I feel like
Well, for the games of the week
that
again.
way.
We'll
yeah,
do it
you
again.
guys could.
And it seems like PlayStation has made a remaster of this game. It's coming out. I don't know if you guys played a game for PlayStation 1 called Medieval.
I
That is
never did.
also coming back. I'm not sure why they brought this back. I'm looking at this game, and it reminds me of what I thought it looked like back then, but evidently it's not.
I did play the character
And what
in PlayStation All Stars.
in PlayStation All Stars? So he is considered a PlayStation All Star, right?
He's like a classic.
a classic
He's
character.
Just, yeah, he's just a classic character.
I enjoyed the game back then. I mean, very similar to, like, let's say, Spyro the Dragon type
Oh yeah, this,
game, or Banjo Kazooie, if you want to say.
Yeah,
You know,
mascot-
a little,
mascot.
a little adventure game.
But if you could see the difference, like if
Major.
Oh man, yeah, major.
what you remember the game looking like is nothing like it looked.
I know. It's
And now it looks
crazy.
so nice the way they did all the textures
yeah.
and the grass is like a flat piece of.
I think it's great for younger generations that didn't get to play awesome games
I mean,
like
we had
this.
this discussion.
Yes.
We
Yes.
have this discussion all the time. Like, Jake, would you play this game?
Never.
If I had extra money and I wouldn't buy like COD,
Games.
I would play this game.
See, like no one, like we're gonna talk about Concrete Genie later on,
Oh,
but I don't
Concrete
think
Genie, yeah.
anyone would play that nowadays, and it sucks because the game is really, really
Yeah.
good. Like,
It's a thing, man. You got to make a product that people are going to play.
It's a business at the
It's
end
because
of the
that's
day.
hard. Yeah.
So Medieval back out or
And then this
done
is
again.
a remaster, so
yeah.
but it's a big remaster. Like they actually had to put a lot of work
Yeah,
into
it was a
this game.
remake. It was a remake, like.
And considering all that work, you can get all that work for just $30, and that'll be out this Friday, along with Outer Worlds. It'll be on everything except the Switch.
And that's the game I'm gonna be playing.
Yes, I'm definitely getting this game over the other game that's coming out next.
You're such a liar. You're such a liar. man.
So Outer Worlds, you can get that. Looks very similar to Fallout. I think you guys are saying that.
It's like
it-
Fallout,
Fallout.
and Far
the
Cry had
people
a
that-
baby.
Yeah,
Fa-
the people that made this game.
So
were-
we'll call it Fall Cry.
Far Cry.
Fall Cry.
Far Cry.
Fall Cry. Say that fast 5 times. Fall Cry.
Couldn't say it one time.
Is it Far Out
So
or is it
Obsidian-
Fall Cry?
Obsidian made Fallout New Vegas,
Mm.
and they made the original Fallout 2 and 1
The original Fall Cry.
before Bethesda bought it, and they started doing the Fallout games. So they made their own sci-fi one.
Yeah, this game looks crisp,
is
man.
Cool.
This game looks to
Very
me
nice.
So much more appealing than Fallout 4.
And it's not one of those huge RPGs where it takes forever and then you feel like you're gonna invest your whole life in. It's a smaller, bite-sized RPG,
Bite
and
size.
it's also very well written, so it's really funny. And the thing is that every choice you make just evolves the game from the beginning of your creation of your character all the way to the end. Every single thing matters. I've always told the story in Fallout New Vegas when I went to like a doctor and I saw he had like 50 stems. And I'm like, man, what happens if I just shoot him and steal all this stuff? And I did. I shot him. I stole all this stuff. And then
When
I
you came
played
back?
and I came back. Homeboy was still dead on the floor. You're like, oh, damn. Maybe I
That
should-
is cool.
So that's cool. The next game nobody cares about.
No, yeah, it's not a big title game or anything like that. So Friday, you can also spend 60, 79, 99, and 199 for Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Dang, 199.
Yes,
Yeah, but you get a lot for that 190.
you get a lot for the 199.
Which next week our boy Hitman's gonna bring it in so you guys could actually see what it looks like.
We're gonna unbox it live.
I doubt it. You're not gonna open it before. You're not gonna play.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the digital copy and then I'm gonna leave that one unboxed so we can unbox it here.
So you're gonna have 2 extra copies.
Oh, I gotta put one for a different PlayStation. Yeah, what was that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one that we did download so we can play on multiple PlayStations, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
that one will unbox on Sunday, and we'll be using the Dark Edition.
No, but you bought 2, one for you and one for me, right?
Yeah, one for yeah.
So you could just open yours and unbox yours, and then we'll unbox mine here. That way you could play with yours already.
Play with mine.
Yeah, and we know you like to play with yours.
Bravo 6, going dark.
There it is. There it is.
So yeah, you can get the critically acclaimed Call of Duty Modern Warfare next Friday. Finally, after what 5-6 months of us waiting.
Oh, this game was amazing. The freaking beta. I think they had the best beta ever.
I think so.
No,
What?
sorry.
You don't
Who?
think so? Who had a better beta?
Dude,
And then the alpha, the 2v2, that was amazing.
Who had a better beta?
Who had a better beta?
You can't even say it.
Battlefield 4.
Spit it out.
Oh, get out of here.
Come on.
Thought there was more people playing COD that
Speak
one
for yourself, Mike.
Little Big Planet 2.
Boy. Little Big Planet 2.
PlayStation All
So,
Star.
so we can finally say
I'm very
that
biased,
there
I'm
is
very
no battle royale, right?
I believe it is safe to say that there's no battle royale
yeah.
right now.
Because they never
Yeah.
talked about
They
it.
did not talk about it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's their
Hey.
secret weapon because they want everybody to be excited for Spec Ops campaign. And they want us to be excited for Ground War.
I
But
think they
maybe it
want
might
people
be.
to be excited for campaign.
I'm excited for a
they
campaign.
really said that this campaign is gonna be different.
I
Fortnite had a
cannot
better
wait
beta.
to play with Captain Price, man.
And just like I mentioned,
Actually, wait a minute. Are we even gonna play as Captain Price? I
That
don't
sounds so weird. That sounds so
Oh,
good.
yeah, sorry. Because but Captain Price has never been a playable character except when you're doing the sniper mission, which I can't remember. All gillied up in Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
So that's the only time. So they really haven't said that I know of.
No, they've actually kept it very quiet.
The campaign, yeah. They just announced the trailer,
like I
which
said,
looked
the
amazing.
thing I always say, you're gonna be
What?
playing as a child suicide bomber. So.
Oh my god!
What?
Talk about darkness.
I guess that's why they call it the Dark Edition. Yeah.
Dog.
So they have the regular edition or standard edition for $60. You can get the Operator edition for $79.99, Precision edition for $9.99, and the Dark edition for $1.99, which comes with a pair of night vision goggles, working night vision goggles.
I can't wait to see how they are. And
I can't wait to see. We're gonna do the show in the dark. I don't know about you, but
we'll just put the night vision goggles.
we'll
on
just
the
do
on the
low
camera.
lighting. Yeah, low lighting next week. So those are out the games of the week. We got 6 games. Well, one game is not going to be next week, but you get it the following week. So that's what we got.
It's a lot of
boys.
money, man. A lot
Yeah,
of money.
a lot of money to be spent. So save your $200 and collect.
So let's jump into the reviews of the week. You know what? Now that I thought about it, I should have put the picture that I drew.
Boy,
Oh yeah, you're right.
which picture?
Concrete Genie. So the
the
Concrete
one that you
Genie
drew,
that
you
came out on PlayStation. It's a PlayStation exclusive. It's a game about a young boy that lives in this pier of a fisherman's town. So there's like a fishery, and it's all gloomy and
I'll call
so
it Gloucester.
and then you kind of find out why it's all gloomy and gray. So basically, he is tasked with giving the city life again. So of course, how do you do that? With graffiti. So you go around painting on all the walls, and the cool thing is that I am, Prodigy can tell you, an artist I am not. I can't draw a stick figure if my life depended on it. But I send
We
in
know
a
from
chat-
Jackbox 2 weeks ago.
that is true.
That was another episode of our show if you guys wanted to check it out.
But if you watch the I send into the chat, maybe you could put it in your camera and show it. This is something I drew up. I was able to draw that, which doesn't look that good, but
It's like glitter.
Like
it gives you these paint brushes. It gives you like these, and the whole thing that is cool is that you could create whatever you want with these tools that they give you. So even if you doesn't know how to draw or color or paint that well could actually make masterpieces on walls, and it looks really good.
It really dives into the creative side of one person's mind, which is pretty cool.
And so basically the premise of the story is that he gets bullied by these 5 other kids, and these kids are bullying him. And of course, the game doesn't just make you fight them. So he runs around, but eventually you find out why the kids are the way they are. So the kid has a paintbrush, and when the bully touches the paintbrush and you touch it, it kind of shows the story of the other kid and why he's a bully. And then you come to find out that this bully, because he has, in one
trauma.
of the cases, in one of the cases, the parents are going through a divorce. So that kind of, causes them to be like that. So little by little, you draw these things called genies, and the genies help you with the environment and trying to solve puzzles and advancing. So it's not a very hard game. It's not very complicated. It's a very short game too. It's probably like a 9-hour game. But it is cool just to see. You know how in some games you shoot like 5 times and you see the 5 bullets, and then you shoot 5 more times and the bullets disappear. From the moment you play this game to the end, you start drawing on the walls. Every single drawing stays there.
Oh, that's incredible. That's pretty cool.
And so sometimes you go back to like when you...
It's like nothing's deleted.
Yeah, so it's cool because when you first see this town, this city's all gray and black and dark. And then by the third hour mark, you go back to an area that you were at and you see all your graffiti and like, dude, I remember drawing that and that and this and that. So it's like I said before, it's a lot of people are not gonna pick this up and be like, oh, I want to play this game. It sucks because it's cool. I wish more people had the ability to play it and try it out. My sister growing up was a graffiti person. She used to leave in the middle of the night and break, like we're all sleeping and she would leave in the middle of the night. And then she would go tag on walls and draw whatever on different buildings. So I actually bought her the game because I'm like, here, now you could do it legally without any problems. and plus, I want to see what she could create with somebody like me that doesn't have creativity and very simple-minded when it comes to artistic things. I was able to create, dragon genies and this kind of genie and horns and no horns and tails and then once you create them, when you see them come to life and they talk and they interact with you, it's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
But like I said, it's
very ingenious
not
game.
a game for everybody, but it is a game that everyone
probably
should
very
play.
underrated game too,
Yeah.
right?
And the story is cool because towards the end you see how he helps the bullies stop being bullies and actually becomes friends, and they kind of forgive each other, and then they never had to get into like a confrontation. So you can help. It teaches you that being a bully is pretty bad, but it also teaches you as the person that's getting bullied, you can help the bullies come out of their shell and become friends. And I thought that was pretty cool. So that's Concrete Genie. Not a very expensive game either. You can get it for $40, and it does come with a VR mode where you could actually draw and paint in VR.
Oh.
So and then you get to see the genies come to life in VR, which I thought it was cool.
So it probably looks even much better.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like in VR, you know how it is when you look on the TV. The things look small, but when you put it in VR, it looks
yeah. Like if you're right there, yeah, that's the whole purpose.
There's a game that I want you to play. It's called Astro Boy, and it's basically it's an old game. It came out when the PSVR launched, but you see the little character moving around. Like think of Mario Brothers, Mario 64. So think of seeing the Mario 64 world and seeing Mario jump around.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes he has these boss battles. Like one of them was a great white shark. I'm talking about the shark was probably like 100 feet tall. And it just looked cool in VR. But yeah, I digress. So my opinion, go out and get Concrete Genie. Like I said, it's not that expensive. It's a nice throwback to the old, platformers and stuff like that.
Test out your art skills.
Yeah. And for people that are artistic, you guys can create a lot of stuff. Apex event that came out is the other thing we wanted to talk about. Hitman, we know you're not an Apex player.
I'm trying to catch up and...
So, Prodigy, what is this event and what happened? Can you explain?
This event is the Halloween event. That's going to be, that's for Apex this year. You know how a lot of games do their Halloween events. Overwatch did theirs this week as well. Apex did theirs, and they added a new mode, which is going to be out during the time of the event, which is the one that we spoke about last week, which has to do with you being, your normal legend. You land with 32 other people, and then you have to, as they die, you come back to life as a zombie. And you basically have to escape the zombies and not die and survive until there's 10 people left and then leave on a ship. And
so once there's 10 people left, you guys become a team.
Mm-hmm.
And that happened to me one time. I was fighting somebody and we're like engaging each other. And then it said, okay, 10 people. And then we kind of looked at each other and then we started teabagging, like going up and down. And they're like, okay, we're friends now. Let's work together.
That's like a big...
So that was pretty funny.
It's a peace sign.
So I thought they freaking
Amazing
destroyed
job.
it with this
Oh
thing.
my goodness. I love the event.
Yeah.
I think they... Just all the changes they did to the map, the old map.
It looks like completely different.
Yes, and it feels so different.
And that
cool.
just goes to show you what a little lighting and a little sound and mood can do to a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me the guy that does the sound for the event is the next Apex character, right?
That's what people are speculating because he did get leaked in
what is this guy character?
the image, the Revenant.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
So after the show, we're gonna let Hitman try this event so you can see it with his very own eyes what this thing's all about.
This season's this is going on.
I don't know if this happened to you, but when I fell down the first time, I opened up.
It hasn't happened to me. I'm sorry, I already know what you're talking about.
What am I gonna say? Freaking mind reader.
No, keep going, keep going.
No. You cut me off. So what was I gonna say?
Yeah, why don't you tell us what he was gonna say?
You opened up a loot box, and something came out of it.
That's it.
That hasn't happened to you yet.
No, I don't know how.
What
and
the
I
hell?
need to kill him for challenges, dude. It's impossible to find
Dude.
those things.
So there's these crates that are around the map, and then you open them up and you get guns and stuff. So the first time I land, I open one, okay, everything's normal. The second one I open up, there's like a freaking zombie in there, and it just completely freaks me out because I wasn't expecting that. And then the next time, okay, things are normal. Then another time, a spider jumps out at me. I'm like, what the freak is happening here? But I thought that was brilliant. Like, that was a good idea, a good way of using it. My son, that's 9 years old, he got freaked out by it as well. So I wanted to see if you got freaked out or not.
But it hasn't happened to me. I wish it happened to me so I would let you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But so you one of the challenges is to kill these zombies or spiders that jump out at you.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. I thought they brought the ticks back. I thought that was cool. I thought I liked that they brought the dragons, but the dragons look different now.
Yeah, they're all like zombies.
Now the thing that spits out, the big dinosaur thing, I don't know what you call that thing. When it spits out, does that hurt you? Or is that just like for environmental?
I have not flown into it, so I wouldn't know if it hurts me. But I think that's just for environmental effect. Because you know how they scream? Like every like ring or so or whatever?
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
But the sound, the environment, they added candles, just everything looks...
The menu's different.
It looks totally different, like a totally different game.
And just like with every new season, there's the skins, as you guys see in the trailer.
Yeah.
There's event skins that come out, and I thought they also did a great
Now,
job. With skins.
where do you land on the difficulty range?
Of how hard the mode is to win?
Prodigy's too busy stealing loot. He doesn't have to open zombie crates.
Yeah, because I'm killing everybody.
So this is
The
first thing. It's
difficulty
also
of the
one
mode?
person.
Oh yeah, this is solo.
Solo. So
Yeah.
there's no team here.
What was I gonna say? The difficulty on this, I don't find it that hard, but a lot of people find it really difficult.
Okay.
I'm not saying because I'm good. I'm just saying because I think I play differently than everybody else in this mode. That I guess I survive more, or I don't encounter the shadows that much.
Yeah. I hope Ill Skills that's out in the studio lobby waiting for the after party. I hope he's playing Apex and he's actually doing my challenges for me.
Oh yeah.
But as far as for me, I thought surviving was pretty hard. I thought they did a good job of balancing it though, because it can be so easy that you could just like cakewalk, like survive. So do you understand how it works though?
I've played the game. I've played
But this in particular.
no, I haven't seen it. No.
Okay, so there's 30 people in an airplane, so everyone falls down. When they land, it's everybody kill whoever you see. But as the person dies, let's say I kill Jake will spawn as a zombie and he'll fly back down again. When he comes down as a zombie, his life is really small. Like you shoot.
He has 30 health.
Okay,
But
30 health.
what can he do?
But he runs like 3 times faster than you. And he punches you 1 time and downs you. If you have purple armor, he has to punch you twice to down you. So, dude, like, you're just running it. And
So
then
there's
you're like...
super zombies.
Dude, it's crazy because, you know, the normal doors you open or you could kick it. You have to kick it twice, right, to break it? But
No, twice.
Dude, these zombies just come and just break the door. And you're like, holy crap. And that... So basically, it's 30 people fall down. People start dying. When it gets to the point... So you're also killing zombies and killing people at the same time.
Yeah, because some of them are still.
So
not
once
turned.
the legends goes down to 10, then what happens is the ship's going to come and pick you guys up. So the 10 surviving legends have to team up and help each other out to survive. Which, have you seen? Like, nobody teams up with me. I don't know. Maybe they don't like the way I look. Maybe they don't like Hispanics.
So they're supposed to.
I
think
sound like
your-
a Mexican.
Do your mics turn on?
But
I have
then-
not tried that. Does your mic turn on to everybody?
I've only noticed mics turn on at the end when you're celebrating.
Right? That's what I noticed.
But I can't talk, and you can't ping either.
Oh, yeah,
So-
you can't ping.
So I'm there trying to ping like, look, zombies are coming.
I feel like if your mic's turned on,
It would help more.
yeah.
So basically, you're supposed to team up and help each other get out. I've gotten out a couple of times.
You get out from the zombies now.
No, okay. So what happens is that the ship will land somewhere, and you have to get to that ship by a certain time. And dude, when the ship lands, it's only there for like 30 seconds, and it just takes off.
Oh, yeah.
It's happened to me that I'm like trying to book it. I'm running, trying to get there, and then the ship's like, "Nah, peace out, homie." And you're like, "No."
I remember I saw DJ playing a match. He sets up a zip line to the ship. As soon as he goes on the zip line, as soon as he's about to make it to the ship, a zombie gets on the other side and goes on the on the opposite side of him and punches him off the zip line, and he falls into and dies. And it was hilarious. That happened to me, but I survived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So eventually, what you want to do is get on the ship and leave, and then you
Yeah.
win. But when you die and you become a zombie, your job is to track these guys down.
And just take them out.
And as a zombie, you see a red silhouette of them. You don't see through walls, but if they're out in the open, you see a red silhouette, and you're just like chasing them, just running them down.
Because that's all you're doing is focus on that.
Yeah. So your job is to eliminate all of them, make sure nobody gets on the ship, and then it says, shadows win. And
Now, do you benefit if you're a shadow?
Yeah.
Because isn't the point to not be killed by the zombies?
What they did is incentivize you by doing challenges of killing legends, and you'll get a skin or whatever. That's the only way. But once that's done, you kind of could just like quit and leave. There's no real other incentive.
Yeah, if you already done with that challenge,
Yeah.
you're good.
Gotcha.
But it was cool. I thought it was good. Now we're gonna go into another battle royale that did another big change.
Mm-hmm.
So last week you guys heard us talking about the black hole of death. You guys, we talked about the event, how everybody was crying and screaming about, Fortnite getting sucked in, and now it's done.
I didn't touch anything. All right, we're back. All right, sorry. So we're talking about the black hole of death, which just happened to just kill our Wirecast.
Yeah. So the black hole of death striked with Fortnite and striked with our streaming.
Yeah.
things.
Almost
But-
got sucked in.
So did he make it? Because I know a lot of kids were like they were like
I don't know.
fiending like.
Crip Cloak shows me in some YouTube video beforehand. He's like, "Look what's going on with this." I was like, "Whatever." I was
we
like,
were in Orlando at this point, and we were about to get on the Star Wars ride. And I'm like, the event's supposed to happen now. I'm looking at stuff, nothing's going on.
"Hey, I wanted to see it live."
We're like about to get on, and I look at it. I'm going to Instagram, and I just see this black hole. I'm like, what? Is this guy's game?
Wait, you have Instagram?
Yeah.
You had me at Instagram.
Whatever, it's fine.
So what do you think? You honestly didn't think that they were gonna end Fortnite, right?
Oh, obviously not.
How long did that last? Because I did see the whole vacuuming happening of
days.
his games.
2 days.
So one
2 days.
2 days of no Fortnite?
And everybody was killing themselves.
The kids were in the bathtub with like razor blades.
You gotta speak into the mic.
Only like one person said this.
There you go.
A bunch of people are like, "Oh, Fortnite's gone, Fortnite's gone," and the one streamer said it, and he goes, "Oh, this is just gonna be downtime." And a day later, I'm like, "Wow, he was."
They
wrong.
use it for maintenance cleaning, right?
Basically.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
To throw away the whole map and all that stuff.
To get rid of the crap.
Jake, some people want to slide in your DM.
Yeah, I think Stevie's sister wants to slide in your DM.
Okay, so basically, so after the 2 days were up, what happened with Fortnite?
Yeah, what happened?
Because none of us play Fortnite.
Okay, so the first thing that
But
happened.
get closer. The mic's not gonna eat you.
Yeah.
So the first thing that annoyed me all at the start, all my settings are gone. Everything I have set is gone. The most annoying thing is when I start the game, I have vibrations on. I hate vibrations. It's the most annoying thing to me in my
Yeah, it
game.
doesn't like the vibrations on the
Oh my
controller.
goodness, I despise it. It's
You know,
Why?
everybody that
It's like
that takes that games really seriously say that vibrations are bad.
No, it's the worst thing ever. All my custom settings are on.
So nobody's gonna want the PlayStation high def vibration.
HD rumble thing, no, I guess not.
Oh yeah, vibrations are horrible. And the second thing,
You know why?
it's coming up right now.
Because
in the
Jake gets
channel.
smashed all the time.
It's
So his controller's vibrating like crazy.
on the thing.
Oh my
You see
gosh.
those are fishing and they're getting good guns?
Yeah.
In the actual game, there's no good guns from fishing. The best thing you get is like a blue SMG.
You could fish for guns in this thing now?
Yeah,
You could fish for fish or for
Like,
guns.
there's freaking good guns, and then when I log in, I get a rusty can. I'm like,
Oh, that makes sense. If you get it from the bottom of the water, it's going to be rusty.
nothing's good.
Okay, so starting this new season, they
I just want to know what did they add.
yeah,
so they
yeah,
added
yeah,
a
yeah.
new
They added
map.
a whole new map.
So that's
Their
one,
biggest
right?
thing. That's their biggest
Yes.
thing. Copy
And
Apex.
boats.
So a whole new map?
Yeah, a whole new map. It's not like how they did it before, where they would change pieces or parts of the map. It's a whole brand new map and a new island, basically.
Bigger map.
Yeah, I don't like this either
I
because it's way
think-
too big.
I think it's bigger. It's
Dude,
much bigger.
Fortnite has
so much
become
bigger.
such a phenomenon.
It's like there's two. It's like two of the same.
Oh,
map
dude, the
combined.
news was going crazy about the black hole too.
Oh,
I'm sure. I mean, it's even become something in pop culture. Like,
It's because you know what it is though. Like some of these like newscasters, news people, they have kids, and their kids are bombarding them when they get home.
talking
with
about
it.
it.
So they're like, we gotta. They get to their job and they're like, hey, Channel 7, we need to talk about this.
mm-hmm.
And so by them doing this, they get tons of publicity, just tons and tons. So okay, so they added a new map. They added boats, fishing. What else?
Boats,
Oh,
fishing,
and swimming.
Most of it's new guns. There's a lot of new guns. And the first thing is,
mm.
I love the new pistol. It's so unfair.
What's the new pistol?
It literally hits you. If you know Call of Duty players, when
They-
you got a trigger finger. That if you know how to play with a trigger finger, that thing it's impossible to fight against. It's way
Impossible.
too good, and I love it. It's
What's
my
a trigger
favorite.
finger?
Like you could just go, and you just killed
You're
like 5 people,
Real fast.
and I just killed like 5 people in the game. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, what they did is they changed. You guys remember how I don't know if
It
I know
sounds
that
like
you guys
PUBG.
paid Fortnite like a little bit when you know a legendary AR instead of being the M16. I mean the M4 you would get as blue and green and common. Now it used to be a Scar. Now they switched it. Or like the burst used to be a FAMAS. They switched into an AUG. And so they kind of changed a bunch of stuff, and I know they changed some stats on the guns. I think they did take out a bunch of the special items that they had back then. Jake, I don't know if you know more about that.
A bunch of consumables, a bunch
Yeah,
of
they kind of reset. They did a big reset.
Did
They just kept all the
unvolt
calming
or
stuff.
what?
The only same
No,
hero
they
that
just
said-
erased it. Like let's say like they had that. There was a bomb that you could throw it on the ground and make you dance, the boogie bomb
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that just got completely erased. Like they're starting brand new. Like it's called Chapter 2. So it's completely brand new. They just have the base weapons, you know, the burst, the pistol, rocket launcher. That's normal stuff. What's new? They added swimming. Now there's actually water mechanics. Before, you know, you would be in the water, it would just slow you down and like your knees
Oh.
would be caught. Now you could swim underwater. You could swim and like above the water, and you could go down and you could see under the water and stuff like that.
So swimming is
so
yeah,
added
that's
like
cool.
verticality
Yes,
inside the
yes,
water. Because
exactly.
before it looked like you were Jesus and you were just running on water.
Now, can
it
you
was
shoot
just
in the
like-
water,
It was just
though?
like knee deep.
Yes.
You can be
Yes.
shot in the water. You
Yes.
can shoot in the water too.
And you can build.
Mm-hmm.
If you're like
Build in the water
there,
too. Oh
if
man.
you build far enough down and then you go upwards, you can build above water.
And then pretty
Yeah.
soon they're gonna add Atlantis to the game. I mean, underwater cities and stuff.
Yeah.
I think.
You heard it
Um,
here first, Epic.
Oh, so I was playing and I was going on a boat and I jumped down into the water and then I crashed into another boat and me and my friend we went flying. The boat just flew off the map. It was like
So there's
ugly.
bugs.
We were so confused.
And then the other thing they added, which you can see in the trailer, is that now you can, if people are downed, your teammates are downed, you can put them on your back, or enemy mates
You
are
can
downed.
carry 'em.
You can carry them and then throw them if you want to. So let's say
And
I don't
then
know.
revive
Let's
them
say
later?
Yeah. Let's say Kuko's there in the middle of the battlefield. I can
You
go.
can pull them away.
I can
and-
go pick him up and throw him to Hitman over there sniping in the back. Boom, Hitman, go. You pick him up. You build that, cover him, and then I go and take out the guys in front. And
That
stuff
is
like that.
brilliant.
Which I
Brilliant.
think it's awesome idea. I think that was cool.
I think that was brilliant. If other games could copy them the way Fortnite copies Apex, I think that would be awesome. My bad.
Actually,
I was not
I
supposed
would
to
give
say
him. I always give him props.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I would give them props for. I always give them props for all their new seasons and the way they do their events and everything. The way you open up the game actually is you start off with like that trailer, like that the trailer starts off with the guys that were already in the island. They climb up to a mountain. They look and it's the bus, and you see how it's like a party in the bus or whatever.
Yeah.
And the guy jumps off the no skin jumps off.
Yeah.
You jump off the bus and he's skydiving, and it actually turns into the gameplay. And that's how you start off the new
Yeah,
season.
and all those people that you're playing against when you got.
Oh, that's awesome.
So like you start off from the cinematic and straight into the gameplay. You start off on the new map and you land and it says new discovery, new map discovered, and like new island and all that stuff.
Yeah, and you have to discover the entire.
You gotta give it to these guys. These guys
Mhm.
know what they're.
Yeah.
They got some good people working in that company.
Yeah, I know.
And you know, we talked about that bringing it all back together, how our show used to be and everything. I don't know if you remember what Fortnite originally was.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the guy that originally pitched it about it being like a Minecraft, and you're like at
Or-
night, and then
Or even like a Rust. Remember where the map,
Yeah.
the buildings would be in other people's matches, and you would have to go and raid other people.
and from what that was
From
to
that
what it
was-
is now, it's like
Incredible how they've evolved.
Skills. They're good at copying.
the only bad thing is that we weren't able to jump on the bandwagon when they freaking.
You
Man,
know,
what would
if
you
we
have done?
invested in Fortnite stock, oh
And Epic Games, yeah.
man, we would be.
I
wouldn't
mean, it's very similar
we
to what the
wouldn't be in
studio
this
is.
studio.
I mean, look at the studio 10 years ago to now. If only someone invested in us, we would be...
it would be a different studio.
Oh, the fans, we do think. So we got to
But
thank the
yeah.
fans and there's some of our sponsors.
So-
all of our sponsors.
Yeah. So I just say it's new Fortnite, I guess new map, another season, same kind of gameplay. They changed some of the looks, but it's still, Fortnite
It
building.
looks better, or is it me?
No, they did. They did.
It does look better,
improve-
yes. It looks improved.
They polished it a bit more, and they did change the UI. It looks a lot sleeker. I do like the.
This
look
game's
of
going to
it.
be being played for 10 years. Now.
I can.
10
I
years
can
from
see
now,
it.
we're gonna be talking about Fortnite MOBA, Fortnite the fighting game, Fortnite,
Fortnite the hero
cartoon.
shooter, the hero shooter. But yeah, so it's another season of Fortnite. So for those who like it, I know you
So,
guys are gonna
Cloak,
love it.
You are the Fortnite player.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is it better, same, worse? Do you like it more than you liked it before?
Guns wise and like all of that wise, I think last season was better. But like, game being balanced and that stuff, and not making me want to chuck my controller. This season, this chapter is a lot better.
No one could help with you chucking your controller.
I did it once when I saw all my settings were messed up. That got
It's
me
like
upset.
vibration, no.
Vibration was so annoying.
That's what burns his motherboard.
I guess.
Yeah.
The second I saw that, I was like, ooh.
You
Second
didn't get to
I
hear
got
that.
I felt it when I was getting out of the
Yeah, he
bus.
doesn't know.
I'm like, nope.
Oh,
No thank you.
but yeah.
So now we know what burns your motherboard.
Definitely does.
Yep.
Don't mess with the settings.
But so do you think people are gonna increase or decrease on the Fortnite numbers? Is there gonna more people? Do you think this will attract more people? Yeah.
I think they're gonna
I don't
increase
think they're
then
going to do a
decrease.
Halloween event, though.
It's only gonna increase for people to play it,
Now they'll do Christmas
see what's
again.
new, and that's it.
Christmas, they've been doing Christmas very well. They've always done Christmas good. Halloween, they've never done much of it.
What do you mean?
That's what Rainbow Six is for.
What have they done much of Halloween before?
Which, hopefully, this week is gonna be the Rainbow Six Halloween. We'll
What happened with Rainbow Six? There was something that I posted in the
Oh,
notes.
the battle pass. Oh, I forgot to put. But
battle
it's not really
pass.
nothing different. They added the battle pass, which is Call Me Harry, is what it is. When you go to the battle pass page on Rainbow Six, when you go to the battle pass page on the Rainbow Six game, it has a video,
So what? You get skins and gun skins?
No, you
And
get
there's like
you get
the-
like packs. I think you get packs, and you get the charm of Harry.
Yeah, because they had challenges for a long time, but their challenges are garbage, and you get nothing
For
for
what?
'em.
For the battle pass or
For Rainbow Six.
like in general?
Yeah, like they always had like, oh, can you use operator and this.
Oh,
you
that's
know
just
what
for
I'm talking about, right?
renown.
Yeah, so that sucked. So now is there?
This is a mini battle pass, which
and
is
it
free.
worth it though?
It's free.
Oh, it's free. Okay.
Free.
It's free. It's only
Free.
it's only
I'm
7
not used to
tiers.
that. I'm not used
Free?
to getting free stuff from.
It's only 7
Free?
tiers.
Where's my money, man? Where's the money?
That's all I'm used to getting from video games. So I'm not used to free.
Oh, Dead by Daylight came out with a battle pass. But
Tell me about it.
whatever. So yeah, it's free. You have 7 tiers. The challenges are all just winning matches, but they're full battle pass where it's free and premium, which is what we're used to. That's gonna be experimented, I think, next season.
Okay.
And that one's gonna have what you said, skins for characters, operators, like the tier stuff and all that. But yeah, so that was something else that came out this week as well.
Yeah.
And that is all the reviews we got for you guys
Yeah.
this week.
Yes.
So before we leave, just quick stuff. Right now, we're gonna play a little party. So stay tuned. After the show, we're gonna have some fun with our after party show. The other thing is we are gonna give away copies of Call of Duty. We're waiting for our shirts from Gamer Action Wear. Please like and subscribe our channel. Go check us out on all the podcast services. Hitman, you got anything for them?
Like, subscribe, tag your friends, tell your mom, your dad, tell everyone to watch the show.
That's cool. Project, hit them up.
No, yeah. You guys gotta do
Hit
all the
'em
stuff down
up.
below. Make sure
No.
to check the Amazon
You can't take
store.
that off.
If you guys do want anything to be put on there that isn't on there, let us know so that way we can do that. The link is down below, www.amazon.com/shop/GameBros show. Make sure to check that out. You guys know all the nice little buttons down at the bottom. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that way you guys know every time we go live and every time we do an upload. Stay tuned on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Our Instagram, GameBros_show. Same thing with our Twitter and Facebook, GameBros show. And I think that's going to be all for today.
Yeah. Watch the after party show. You'll see it
Yeah.
live for some.
If you guys do want to tune in and play with us and be part of the audience,
JackInTheBox.tv.
tune in. It'll be jackbox.tv. Have the YouTube open so that you guys can be ready for that code to hop in the audience and play along with us and enjoy and have a good time.
It is fun. It gets pretty raunchy.
So, like we always say, live in your
Your
world,
worlds,
but play in
in
ours. Game Bros. Peace.